Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm going to be continuing my Disney movie marathon where I talk about the movies, TV shows, and what have you. So I just figured I'd just do something fairly short this time around. I still got a lot of movie reviews to do, of course. I still got plenty of movies to review and whatnot, just so you know. But for today's video, I thought I'd cover this movie again. Because honestly, I just feel like it's underappreciated in a lot of ways, which, yes, of course, I've mentioned quite a few times as well prior to this. Yeah, I do like the idea how this character has to go through this crazy world. Yeah, when it was premiered in London on July 26th, 1951, and in New York on July 28th of the same year, Alice in Wonderland was pretty much considered is in its initial release a massive disappointment, unfortunately. When Walt Disney was alive, that is, he did have this TV show called Disneyland. Not just a theme park, but it was actually a television thing he did from time to time, of course. And the film was actually shown on television as one of the first episodes of Disneyland and whatnot. So yeah, the film, even though it did receive generally negative critical response from its initial release, but after so many years, it did receive some positive stuff and did get I guess you can say, a cult following, of course. So I know that's something. But like I was saying, I do like the whole idea of Wonderland. Wonderland itself just comes off really absurd. When you think about the whole concept behind it. It's just like the whole idea, just a bunch of weird things that goes on with this movie. So yeah, Disney want to do his own take when it comes to this the story, of course. I mean, yes, there's a bunch of things in which can do with this Wonderland, and it would somehow make sense because it's odd. And there's like a lot of creatures that run amok throughout the this land, I guess you can say, which Alice herself doesn't encounter. And Alice herself is just one of these type of characters who gets bored real easy and of course wants to, have an adventure, which does make sense. She just wants to have some fun. And it's like she's bored with her current life. Yes, she might be well off. Yes, she does go outside quite often, but she earns more. She wants more out of life. She wants, of course, to do more things, of course. And she follows the right rabbit, he's late, and he has to go and do something or whatever. This, of course, is a reference when it comes to the evil queen in Wonderland. Oh, like I was saying, there's lots of crazy stuff that does go on with this movie, and I do like how the whole idea of Wonderland is used as a template for a lot of these bizarre creatures, things, whatever you call them, to roam around. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I did like the whole idea of Wonderland itself because there's like a series of events that occur occur, occur with Alice herself when she falls through this rabbit hole, of course. And I know in recent years, okay, for quite a while, I should be more exact, going through the rabbit hole. I know that's been used as a way for a metaphor for going too deep into something and whatnot. And I don't know if that's what they were aiming for with this movie. I guess having like some sort of interpretation of going through the rabbit hole, which of course she does. So I know a lot of people use that phrase through the rabbit hole as a reference to going to into something really deep, something meaningful. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it can be really bizarre. If that's what the screenwriters were aiming for, or initially when they made this movie originally, it would make sense. I'm not saying that's what they're saying, but it would make sense if they were. If that was intentionally interpreted to be like that. And but yeah, it just seems like really weird. The whole idea here, of course, the way it would be handled, of course, obviously. And yeah, I like that. I like how the way these kinds of storyline was expressed, of course. And yeah, I do like the whole idea of going through the rabbit hole, so to speak. I know it's supposed to be like a reference, like to put much think about something bizarre, something some when it comes to crazy experiences, of course. When it comes to something challenging and whatnot. So I guess that's supposed to be this kind of thing, right? But yeah, I did like how it was, of course, a thing and whatnot. How it was pretty much described in the story when it comes to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and whatnot. But yeah, I did like the whole idea, the execution of the overall plot seems pretty cool. I liked it, folks. I know I'm not getting into anything too specific, like okay, like how the Cheshire Cat is pretty cool here. The Cheshire Cat is he pretty much lost his marbles, so to speak. So yeah, Alice herself does get a bit of taste of that because yeah, she realizes literally everybody in this place has lost their mind. Literally everybody, every living creature, every person, literally everyone and everything had lost their mind. So it's something she has never experienced previous this event of her life. I guess you can say it's it's weird. It's a weird act. It's weird, but performing throughout the entire thing. But of course, and she of course would have her own crazy experience with her own kind of a thing, of course. But yeah, I did like how they were trying to create this realm, so to speak, this environment and whatnot. And they're trying to create this interesting adventure with this character and whatnot. I just yeah, it's berserk, it's lunatic, it is a lunatic. No, that's not the proper way. I guess uh a realm that's just you where she just entered. It just gets out of hand. It gets you can't really get a grasp of it really and whatnot. But there's that, I suppose. So yeah, I'm not gonna go on for too long here, folks. I think I've gone long enough, but I just want to say is that yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite movies. Definitely one of my top favorite movies when it comes to animation and something from Disney. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite animated films, and it doesn't really get talked about that much. Not really. Anyway, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.